Change. It's a word that can incite excitement or dread, often both simultaneously. As we witness the dawn of Captain America, Brave New World, we are thrust into a narrative of change and evolution. But what does this new chapter mean for the legacy of Captain America? And how does it measure up against the cinematic giants that came before it? In Brave New World, we see Sam Wilson, the Falcon, donning the iconic shield. This transition from Steve Rogers to Sam Wilson isn't just a change in persona, it represents a shift in ideals, in struggles, and in the very essence of what it means to be Captain America. Steve Rogers was the embodiment of the greatest generation, a soldier frozen in time, wrestling with the stark contrast of his 1940s values and the complexities of the modern world. His battles were as much internal as they were external, grappling with duty, loyalty, and identity. Sam Wilson's Captain America, however, represents a more grounded contemporary struggle. His battles are deeply rooted in the current social and political landscape. The weight of the shield now carries discussions on race, inclusivity, and representation. Sam's journey is not just about fighting villains. It's about earning the mantle in a world that constantly questions his legitimacy and worthiness. Did you know that the development of Brave New World involved intense discussions among the writers and producers about how to address these modern themes without alienating longtime fans? The challenge was monumental, respecting the legacy while forging a path forward that feels both relevant and respectful. Let's compare this to The Winter Soldier, a fan favorite for its gritty spy thriller approach. That film dissected the notion of freedom versus security, a post-9/11 narrative that resonated with many. In contrast, Brave New World brings its narrative closer to home, addressing societal fractures that feel immediate and pressing. The action sequences in Brave New World are as high-octane as ever, featuring cutting-edge technology and breathtaking stunts. This reflects the relentless march of progress and the evolving nature of conflict and heroism in the MCU. What about the supporting characters? Brave New World doesn't shy away from bringing back familiar faces and introducing new ones that add depth and complexity to the story. These characters aren't just sidekicks. They are integral to the narrative, each representing different facets of contemporary American society. Consider the villains. In previous films, we had Hydra, a clear-cut embodiment of evil. But in Brave New World, the lines are blurrier. The antagonists are multidimensional, reflecting a world where good and evil are not easily distinguishable, and moral ambiguity reigns supreme. And let's not forget the inclusion of Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Ford's entry into the MCU brings a heavyweight presence, adding gravitas and depth to the character. His portrayal of Ross is expected to be layered and complex, adding a new dynamic to the story. Ford's involvement not only draws in a wider audience, but also underscores the film's ambition to balance fresh storytelling with familiar, beloved elements. As you ponder the evolution from Steve Rogers to Sam Wilson, ask yourself, what does this change mean for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Are we ready to embrace a Captain America who challenges our perspectives and confronts uncomfortable truths? Or do we yearn for the simplicity of a bygone era? Brave New World is not just a movie, it's a mirror reflecting our times. It forces us to question, to debate, and to understand the ever-changing landscape of heroism. This new era of Captain America is indeed brave, and it is ours to navigate. So, as we conclude, let's leave with this thought. How does this new chapter make you feel about the legacy of Captain America? Are you excited for the possibilities, or do you hold reservations about this bold new direction? Feel free to share your thoughts and join the conversation. Until next time, stay reflective, stay curious.